Okay, here is a video of me spriting. Excuse the bad title card, I couldn't be bothered to do a better one. So I'm going to assume this is either Neil or Naomi. If not, hello, third person, whoever you are. So, alright, let's start spriting. First, you're going to see my references, such as I have Neil's sprite, I have pictures of Peach, I have pictures of Naomi's skin, I have a recolored Peach just to help me with reference. So what I do here is I have Neil's sprite in the background to help me judge the size, such as you want a lady's face to be slightly smaller than a guy's and whatnot. And just understanding an overall sprite size can sometimes be a little difficult. Think what to say. This is a sprite of Naomi Bliss, the leader of Team Awesome. Pretty nice gal. Pretty nice gal. Simple eyes, mouth. Took me a few times to get the shade right. I really probably should just be quiet and let this speak for itself. This is playing at 4 times, or is it 3? 3 times the amount of 3 times faster than what I actually did, so as you can imagine it is quite a bit faster. You'll see me adjust shading as it goes. Truthfully, even at the end it isn't the final sprite because I adjusted it just a little bit after the recording, but at the very end we'll see the final sprite. I had too dark a blue for that. So I've been spriting since I was like 9, and the neat thing about spriting is some things you learn from drawing, such as color and depth and everything, it does carry over. It seems impossible that sketching or digital art would carry over to something as simple as spriting, but it does. It really does. I'm already correcting the color. Good. Anything I wish I had done on this looking back, I should have animated the hair that was hanging down, but oh well, I might do that myself later. I used a bit of a palette up there. With bigger non-sprite projects, you really need a palette. Sprites, it's pretty easy to get the color back. With something that's shaded, you need a color palette because you're going to be shading, and you know, you'll need that base color because you're going to have a hard time picking it out later. But with these simple sprites, I can get the color pretty fast. We already got her pretty much done except for the arms, and I'm already starting the cart. It's good. The shape of the cart I adjust it as the video goes on, but I also adjust, that's one of the things I was mainly adjusting after. I don't know why I picked this cart. It's not one accurate to the game because, well, this is Naomi, not Peach, and I just sort of free drew. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to do a different card if she said wanted a different card, but I think this card is somewhat more powerful looking than the others. Whether that's a good thing or not, you tell me. We are now at the halfway point in the video. And I'm running out of things to say. Drawing carts is pretty easy, especially when it's just me coming up with a design off the top of my head or semi-based off the games. Mario Go Kart. I'm pretty good at Mario Go Kart. Better than my brother. And now I'm drawing the wheel, which means the arms are coming soon, and I'm still doing little adjustments on shading. Wheels, that's pretty interesting how I do that, is we got, let's see, it's 4 shades, and by the time I get to animating it, you'll see how I use the shades to give the impression the tires are moving. Yeah, it's a pretty simple process. I mean, I pretty much copied the same process they do with the sprites in the actual game. And like with a lot of things, I don't tend to draw in the actual color it's going to be at first. I use these real bright standout colors so I can see the shape very defined, and now we're getting it to be more the proper Collars, as you can see. Yeah, we're coming along real good here. Why haven't I done her hair yet? I will do that soon, I bet. I say too much because that's what I say when I think. Sorry. Yeah, doing the hair. I'd considered doing a slanted smile where I'd basically take a block off one side and kind of like Knox, but I gave her the full smile. I don't know. Works. No, I did mess up the collars of the crown. Could adjust, but being lazy there. I've been doing a lot of sprites. Yeah. And now I believe I'm animating it. The wheels. That's good. So yeah, that's a pretty fast process. You just essentially move the shades around. And then, if it's in this video, now I had to correct myself. Pause. Alright, and unpause. Okay, yeah. Make sure I'm still on track here because I was adjusting the video length because I cut off part of it. Yeah, I sped up the video and everything with a pretty nice program. So now I gotta do the bounce, which essentially is copying the frames and then lowering it a few frames at a time while keeping the wheels also turning. And by the end of it, we got a bit of a bounce motion, which turned out pretty good. Overall, I'm happy with it. Of course, I would adjust if she asked. Yeah, we're almost done, and then I don't have to talk. And now we are about to switch to the actual sprite itself. There it is. I think it's pretty good. What do you think, person? I'm glad you think that, whether it was a good response or bad response. So yeah, that's the video. Sayonara.